If you want to reach the right people to view your content and buy what you're selling so you can make more money, you have to know who you're talking to, which means you have to know who your target audience is. The generic, oh, my audience is everyone line is dead, and your business will be too if you're not specific about who you're talking to. But how do you figure out who you're talking to? I did it with a target market document. And in this video, I'm going to tell you everything I know about making a target market document. What are they? What kind of important information you need in them? And how and where you can find this information. And if you stay till the end, I'll show you mine. Who am I? I'm Dom, your content marketing friend, here to talk about target audiences. Okay, so what is a target audience? So, a target audience is just simply who we're talking to in our market, the person that we think will be the most likely to buy what we're selling, enjoy what we're talking about, be interested in whatever product or piece of content, business, service um, that we are talking about in our marketing or content. And of course, researching is just getting as much data on them as you can. Okay, so why is it important to do research for your target audience or to capture this information? Well, first, you want to figure out who you're talking to. If you don't have a target market document, then you won't know who you're talking to, which means you're less likely to, or I'm sorry, you're more likely to not be talking to anyone. Having this document will let you speak their language. You'll find out what they care about so you can improve and tailor your marketing and your sales to that, which will in turn increase your income because they are interested in what you're talking about and you have the solution or the content or whatever to help get them those solutions. Also, if you have this target market document, it's going to make it easier to make content, to make more cohesive content, especially across platforms. So, if you're making content on LinkedIn and on YouTube, like I am, having this target research document is going to make sure that I include specific things when I'm making videos for YouTube and when I'm making posts for LinkedIn. Okay, so we talked about what a target audience is, why doing research for the document is important. And so, what are you looking for? What info are you trying to gather when you're putting this document together, right? One thing you're going to look for is demographics. This is the age, sex, location. Um, Another thing you're going to be looking for is psychographics. What are the pain points of this target audience? What are their goals? What are they trying to do? What are they having issues with? What are their personality traits? What's their lifestyle like? Another thing you'll want to think about is where to target them. So, where are they? Is your audience business owners? Are they on LinkedIn? Is your audience, teens? Are they on TikTok? So that's another thing you'll want to include. Another thing is pain points. What issues are they having? What problems are they having? Another thing is desires. Do they have any specific goals that they're trying to reach? Do they have any specific bottlenecks or issues again in their business if you're targeting business owners? And how can I best help them? That's another huge thing that you want to make sure that you keep track of, because if you know what their issues are, but you don't know how to bridge the two, how you can actually help them, then it's not going to work. Once you have that information, you have a solid base to start making content that's going to be engaging and cohesive. Also, another couple notes. You want to put this in bullet points. You want a document that's easy to look at, easy to go through and update and pull things off of quickly, not a bunch of blocks of text that you're never going to look at. So, write in bullet points. Also, again, this is a living document. So, It's going to be refined over time. You should expect, you should celebrate that it is going to be refined over time. That is literally how marketing works. That's how you know you're doing it right. Okay, so you know the kind of things that you should include in a targeted marketing document. Where would you find this information from? I'm going to give you all, I'm going to give you four quick and easy free ways that you can do this research no matter what niche, whatever. No matter what industry you're in, no matter where you're starting from, if you're a beginner, if you're advanced, anyone can use these four ways to do this research on their target market or target audience. First, use competitors. Do you see someone who makes similar content, who has a similar product? Can you look at their social media, their YouTube? What kind of people are they attracting? Odds are you would attract a similar person. If you can type in the search bar, this usually works for just about any platform. You can type in keywords, you can type in area, or I'm sorry, you can type in topics, you can type in groups or tags, you can type in your product. If you're selling marketing services, type in marketing services in the search bar, see what you come up with. If you have a particular competitor that you're looking at, look at their page, look at their comments. That's a great place to start. Second thing, use yourself. Are you the target? Do you know someone who is? If you are a creator or you are a business owner, odds are you got into this business because you were personally impacted or there's some specific reason that you got into this business. So if you have that, use it. For example, if you are a content marketer, um, why did you get into content marketing? Is it because you were, I don't know, frustrated trying to make content day after day? You would be part of the target that you're trying to reach. So you would use those reasons that you got into whatever you're into to attract more people. That would be a reason they would be into it as well. Okay, a third place you can find um, or I'm sorry, a third place you can go to do target research is you can go to the source. So you can talk to customers, you can gather data that way. I talked briefly about using social media, but you can go even deeper than that. You can go into groups and platforms like Quora or Reddit, where it's anonymous, where people will be completely honest. You can go to Facebook groups, you can go to LinkedIn groups, anywhere that the person you're trying to attract would be. Places like Quora and Reddit are really great to go because people love to complain. They love to talk about their problems, especially in a platform where it's anonymous. So that's definitely a place that you want to check out. And honestly, I've seen people, I wouldn't advise this depending on how the platform works, but I've seen people straight up just pitch their products on there. So definitely worth looking into. The fourth, and maybe one of the fastest ways to find out about your target audience, is to use AI. So, AI is here and it's only getting better. So, you might as well use it and get better at using it. Now, I will say that if you use AI, make sure that you double check your data. Again, this document is going to be your best guess, so it will be refined as you go forward. So just keep that in mind as well. If you do decide to use AI, a cool prompt that you could use is um, something like, you're a master marketer creating a target market brief for me. I am a, whatever your title is, selling whatever your product is. Create a list of likely buyers for my product. Make sure to include relevant demographics and psychographics like pain points, goals, um, and interests. So if you use a prompt like that, it's going to give you a list of people who would be most likely interested in what you're selling or what content you're making. All right. And if you stuck around this long, thank you. Make sure to hit that like and bell button to get more videos like this. And I'm going to show you my target um, audience document like I promised. All right. As promised, here is my target audience document. And again, it's real quick, just a bunch of bullet points. It should be something that's easily usable and easily changeable. Okay, so I got just a broad demographic section, usually between 30 to 50. I find these are people most active creating businesses. See, gender, location. I'm not going to read all these to you because I know you know how to read. Um, but income, I have some psychographics. All the psychographics I do believe are the most important ones. But that's values, things that they care about, interests. Do they have a particular lifestyle that you're thinking about? So, for example, um, small and mid-sized e-commerce business owners, they're usually busy. They might be tech savvy, they might be growth oriented, right? So if I know that you're busy versus not busy, then my content may be shorter. Maybe it might be more punchy. Maybe it'll be, more educational. So things to think about. Also, I have where to target them. So I believe that my audience is mostly on LinkedIn. So I have that there. I also have some places where I can find them offline as well. So I'm big into marketing. E-commerce brands, other marketers, business owners, they usually go to conferences. So have those on here. I also have some online communities, like the ones I mentioned before, Shopify communities, Reddit communities, for entrepreneur communities if you're attracting business owners, um, things like that. And then also email newsletters. A couple people I follow do subscriptions in their email newsletters, and that's how I've been learning about a bunch of different businesses. So that's another place to keep in mind. Also, I have um, a couple other things like their went too far, like their pain points. So, some issues that they're having in their businesses, the desires and goals that they have, also some bottlenecks in their business, and then how I can best help. So, some of the things that I know how to do, some of the things I've made content on that can help them get solutions to their problems. For example, I am a copywriter, ghostwriter, so I can provide email copywriting for someone's brand. I can help them plan, execute a content marketing plan. I can help increase engagement and conversions with email sequences, things like that. And if you've watched this far, do me a favor. Click that like and bell notification button. It's small for you, but it's huge for me. It helps our algorithm overlords know that you like this video. And if you have stayed to this point, you should know how to create a target market document. You should know the things that should go inside your target market document, like your demographics, psychographics, pain points, things like that. And then you should also know 4 ways to do that target research using your competitors, yourself, talking to actual people, and using AI. So use all of these things to make your target document to help make better, more consistent content.